What's going on there, guys? This is Mac. Hope you guys are well. Today we're going to sort of go through a bunch of games which are on the Nintendo Switch, which I definitely think some of them, majority of them, will be really expensive in the future because they're hard to get hold of. They may be like limited run stuff. Also, it's a case of I just haven't got around to be playing them at the moment. I've got quite a bit of a backlog of Nintendo Switch games, and I basically picked these up because I knew that they were available to pick up at the time, but as time goes on, they're going to become way more expensive because they're going to either stop, being printed or whatever. So, sometimes you got to just pick them up when they're available. And this is the selection that I've got at the moment that I'm sort of working through at the moment. Also, Sonic Colors Ultimate, I just opened up the other day. I want to show you that keyring that's inside there. But anyway, let's go through some of them first of all. So I've got Hyrule Warriors, which I picked up. Again, I haven't even opened it yet, which is a bit crazy. Haven't got around to playing this year, and I definitely want to play this before I get to, the Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. So I want to play this game beforehand. So let's get this one open. Okay, here we go. Beautiful cover. Love the artwork. There we go. Games inside, and we've got a nice Link picture in there. Look at the game out. It's in there pretty well, so I have to play that one. Put that to the side. So I got a Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. This game came out obviously as a triple remaster for the Nintendo Switch. It came out in all regions, but I believe this version specifically, so it's a physical bonus special reversible cover edition, it says over here. Looking forward to playing this. It's good to have all Ninja Gaiden in one place. So you got Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. So yeah, everyone knows about the one that is on the 360 Ninja Gaiden 2. That's not the same as Ninja Gaiden 2 over here because there's a Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma, which doesn't have as much blood as the Xbox 360 version, but that's fine. Ooh, look at that! Look at that cover inside. That looks mad. That looks really cool. Got the physical cartridge here as well. I found it on physical format. Didn't pay too much, but I know it will go up in price if you wait too long and you don't get hold of it. So I had to pick that one up. It's just cool to have all the three of them on a portable system. So this is a limited run. This one I'm really happy about. I think I'm going to leave this one sealed for the time being. I have opened up every single other one, but the games that I don't plan on playing physically because I already have a digital version of it, which is this one, I'll probably leave it in the packet. But this is a limited run edition of Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Again, it's one of the best collections that Konami has put out, since they did the Anniversary Collection for their arcade, and also they definitely came out in physical. And I've been waiting for a while. I didn't buy it when it was limited run, but you gotta wait like over a year just for it to get delivered. So I managed to find this on eBay. A reseller was selling this. Again, paid a bit, but not too much, because it's still available for a decent price. But if you leave it for too long, it being limited run as well, they start going up in price. You start seeing them for like 80 to 90 quid to 150 quid limited run games on the Nintendo Switch on eBay, and I'm just like, that's just ridiculous. You don't want to pay that much. I think I paid like, I would say probably about 40 odd quid, 45 pounds, which is again like, normally they have a retail price of 35 pounds, 35 to 40 pounds. So definitely a good price to pay. And it's a nice collection to have. I want to get all the Castlevania collections sort of in physical format if I can. This was a new one, Hours Collection. Bonus content, 3 holographic sticker sheets. So it's got Hours Legacy and Hours Awakening. So it's 2 games that are almost like a Castlevania style game. Again, like, this is available on Amazon at the moment. When they're available on Amazon brand new, they're like £23, 23, 24 pounds, like that type of tier game. These are like, a retro style modern games. So they have that new graphical interface, new like sort of like, if they do like a remakes, they tend to be a lot more say they're a lot more player friendly, because they have like, you know, save states, you know, rewind features and all of that. That's why I'm going to pick up a lot of these, you know, like Cotton remakes on the Switch, as well as Shanty remakes, as well as you know, like ports and stuff, as well as I think they've made Monster Hunter remake, sorry, like ports trilogies that are going to come to the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to pick that up as well. But definitely it's really cool to have them on Amazon, because Amazon UK just sells them for like £23-25, and they're in stock. It's at that price, but as soon as they go out of stock, you suddenly realize that the prices just go stupidly high. If you go on to like eBay for this specific game, it's not even like this game hasn't even finished being on Amazon at the moment. But if you go on eBay, people are selling it for like 45, 50 quid, 60 quid, 70 quid, 80 quid. I don't understand how, but I know that I looked at the review of this game, and it was obviously a good collection from, I think it's a Steam game originally released, and they basically put it in a compilation for, you know, Switch. So it's really cool to have in physical form as well. So there we go, a nice little artwork inside, and that's the cartridge itself. So let's have a look at these holographic. Wow, that looks really nice. Have a look at that. That's really cool. So yeah, I mean, again, it's a game that I would probably want to play eventually. So I want to pick it up on the Switch. Again, the reason why I'm forced to buy a little bit early and keep it sealed for a while, because I just don't have I have a bit of a backlog of games, right? So, and as you can see, that the prices go up straight away as soon as it becomes unavailable on Amazon. It's like it's sold out. They go up stupidly. So again, these are a bunch of games that I would also recommend you guys pick up if you really want to play them, or if you want to own them in physical format. Get them early, because they will go up in price. So definitely keep an eye on that. So they've got some nice cool stickers here. Nice sort of shiny stickers. It's really cool pixel art style. Very nice. And then that one there as well. So this one is really expensive. This is actually called Super Rare Games. It's like the British version of Limited Run. They've got a nice little sticker there as well. So I wasn't sure how to open this one up, because it is an official sticker that they've got there. I didn't want to destroy that. I've just literally just cut it so that I could keep the sticker. But it comes with a bunch of cool stuff. Like, I can see there's a lot of goodies in here. Let's open this up. We've got that. We've got a super rare. I don't know what that is. Let's open this up. Again, I'm not a collector that will buy things and leave it in packets, to be honest. So I don't mind opening this stuff up, but you know, each their own, man. If you want to buy it and leave it sealed, but I like to see what's inside. Yeah, I'm not one to sort of, you know, keep it sealed. I know they will probably go up in price, but yeah, I'm just gonna open it up. And that one there. And it's a nice sticker as well, Super Rare Games, with the artwork of the Brothers game. But this Brothers game, this one actually has exclusive features on the Switch edition. So like this edition has exclusive features, but it's originally like a Steam game that came out. But obviously I wanted to get it on the Switch, and obviously with the Switch there's always a Switch tax. Oh my god, this game cost maybe about 50 quid. My mate Hassan basically got me into this game. He told me about it, and he said definitely it's one of those games that you have to get. I think it's those same developers that, you know, created that game about It Takes Two. Those type of games where it's like, you know, 2 players online based. This one actually is one of those games. I think it's their first game that they made, and I had to pick it up for that. It obviously got released quite late in the cycle of this game, and I knew it's going to go up in value. I bought it for a fair bit. I think I'd say probably about maybe, I can't remember exactly, but I want to say like maybe 50 quid or something like that. But I know that it goes up in value quickly, and it will go up, keep going up. But it's really cool. They've even got like an instruction manual inside. That's the instruction manual that actually fits in the 2 clips that they have over here. Quite cool. I'm definitely looking forward to playing it, but you need to have obviously 2 players working at this because it's a lot of puzzle elements that you need 2 players to get through. Alright, so Owlboy, this one's sealed, but I'm not going to open this one because I've actually had this game before, and I managed to I had the digital version and I basically played it. I did a review about it already, but such a brilliant game. And then I've got the sealed version of it physical, and I left it sealed because I already got the digital version of the game. But brilliant game, you should definitely try it out. So here this is what I was talking about, Cotton Reboot. These type of games, like I've got like the I think the Saturn Tribute one, which is like 2 Saturn games that's coming from limited run. I ordered it in November, it still hasn't arrived yet, so I'm probably not expecting it to the end of this year possibly. And then I've there's a new game that's come out recently. It's called Cotton Fantasy. In Japan it's called Rock and Roll, or Fantasy Dreams I think in the UK. But this is such a cool one. Look, as you can see, experience refined HD gameplay or enjoy the authentic retro version. Easy to pick up and but hard to master. Japan's cult classic cute 'em up. So it's a very cool cute 'em up shooter. Really awesome to have in physical form. Again, I want to get these Cotton series games in physical form. I'm so glad that they had this resurgence in recent times. I think the first game had its anniversary, that's why they released on the anniversary, but these games came out literally just a few months earlier, and it hasn't been that long, and they've basically done so many remakes of these Cotton games available for all platforms. I think it's on the PS4 and Switch in physical form. I don't know about the Xbox, maybe you could buy it digital on the Xbox, but yeah, this is obviously on Amazon. You can buy it from Amazon UK. I love it when Amazon sell these games because it means that they're an affordable price. When you buy from limited run, you have to pay a lot more, especially in the UK. You gotta pay for the import charges as well. You know, it needs to be delivered to the UK, so you pay a little bit more. You're looking at maybe 45 to 50 quid if you buy it from a retail in limited run to get delivered to the UK. Whereas obviously in America it's probably a bit more cheaper because obviously delivery cost isn't as much. So that's the physical card there. But if you get it on Amazon UK, just buy it, man. They're like £23, £25, sometimes £30, £35 at max. And you know, once they go out of stock, trust me, on eBay they're going to be stupid prices. Especially this specific series. This franchise is a really popular one, and I love playing it. It's such a cool game. I've had it emulated in different forms. I'm looking forward to playing on the Switch in physical form. Alright, so this is Super Mario 3D World. I've actually got a secondary game of this, kept it sealed because obviously of the whole issue with it being, you know, discontinued. I've actually got the physical form that I play at the moment. I'm going to leave this one sealed. I just picked it up sealed in case someone, like a family member in the future, picks up a Switch and actually wanted to have this game. I've got a game for them, but I didn't really want to not have a secondary copy just in case I lost my first copy as well, because it's a game that, again, they've stopped printing. So it's annoying. I don't want to deal with resellers on eBay, so that's why I got that one. But I'm going to leave that one sealed. But again, I've already got the game open and I've played it. I've got it in physical form already. That's open, so I'm not leaving it sealed just because, you know, that's the reason. Anyway, this is the updated version of Disney Classic Collection. It's so cool. Like, again, I love picking up Switch games that have a collection of all the retro style games in one box, and this one has like the Jungle Book as well as Aladdin and the Lion King, now featuring all versions of Aladdin and the Jungle Book, the original 16-bit classics. So what this one has is now it's got the actual SNES version of the Aladdin game, which is the one that I played growing up. We played that. We played the Sega version as well, but definitely the SNES one was the one that we played a lot, because we had that one, and you know, it was annoying that they didn't have that version in the collection. But this updated version with an updated cover, also Frozen Jungle Book. Again, all 3 games are games that I grew up on the Sega Master System and the Super Nintendo. Jungle Book, Lion King and Aladdin, all different versions of that. I've grew up with those, and it's just nice to have them in a Reef, you know, in a HD format. You can actually see it here, play in full HD. Watch mode, skip to any part of the game, rewind anytime, soundtrack, listen to your favorites, museum mode, peek behind the scenes. Now featuring all console versions of Aladdin and the Jungle Book. So it's just really nice to have all of these versions in a HD format, physical, and you know, it's just basically a preservation as well. And the fact that it's the most updated version is what I like to keep and play. So, and it makes it a lot easier the way they do these, you know, updated version with these, you know, what do you call it again? Something of life. Basically, quality of life upgrades that they do for these older games is so important because it makes them accessible. I'm not one to be just, you know, playing a hard game for the sake of, you know, oh, I'm not gonna do any save states and stuff like that and just play it how it's meant to be played, because I'm not like I'm not there to be constantly die and redo the game for no reason. The only reason why they did that in the olden days is because they actually wanted you to get the benefit of you know, like feel like the game was worth the money by playing it for a long period, and you know, that's why they made it hard. It's just like arcade games, where in arcades they're designed to take a lot of your money, but in real life they're like maybe 8 levels usually, and you know, they're ridiculously hard at the end, and they force you to pretty much die. So save states and rewind is a brilliant way to play it, you know, arcade games with, you know, obviously arcade game ports as well with infinite credits. It's really cool to be able to play those without having to redo the level, and I'm not there to die and get frustrated and then also throw the controller down and, you know, get upset and not finish the game. I like to play the game, I like to enjoy the game, I like the storyline, I like the game mechanics, and I also want to finish the game as well and have that as a checked off, so I know that I'll complete the game and I beat it. So, you know, if that's including, you know, those type of format games, so be it. I'm not you know, opposed to that. So I get the game out. Oh, so sick. So it's got a that's the game inside, if you see that, and you've got an instruction manual as well, plain inside, but you've got an instruction manual. I love these games, they always have instruction manuals. It seems like some of these more sought after and more retro bundles, so really cool to see. Yeah, it's really nice. So the cotton game as well, I didn't get the game out, so that's the physical game there. Alright, and we've also got a Harry Potter collection. This was just that it was on a really good deal, and it was again a you know, an updated version, a remastered for the Nintendo Switch. I believe a bunch of these came out on the PS2 and stuff, or in different formats, so or in 2 individual copies, but to have them both on one grand compilation in the Lego format. There's only a few Lego games that I'm actually interested in, Harry Potter is being one of them, you know, the Star Wars saga, all in one Lego collection, and I've got the Jurassic Park Lego collection. Those are the main ones that I want to play, so I wanted to get those, but I'm not going to go into every single Lego game because they made one for pretty much every franchise. And if they do like a final edition of, you know, Indiana Jones in Lego format, I'd probably pick that one up, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen soon because they've got a new movie still to come, so who knows how many more new movies they're going to make. Whereas at least with Star Wars, you know that the Skywalker saga is pretty much finished now. It's basically 3, 6, 9 film compilation in one cartridge for that, you know, game, you know, or on disc. So I'm going to get that one when it gets a bit cheaper. But that's the Lego Harry Potter collection, all in one, all 7 years, I believe. Yep, a magical journey through all 7 years of Harry Potter adventures, 2 remastered games now on one game cart. Alright, so let's just have a look at the Sonic game over here. Just wanted to show you guys that it does come in a box, and they have a little icons leaflet, but it's not a manual. And inside they have this. I think this is basically from Universal Pictures, you know, this the leftover figurines for the original promotion of the original Sonic film, because if you look at his eyeballs, it's the original design that everyone hated. It's meant to be white, his eyeballs, right? You know, the edges. There it's all blue. So this is basically the same design of the character that they had previously, you know, the really bad one. And then they had that changed. So I'm surprised that they kept it. But I think it was basically promotional stuff from the film that they basically stuck into this packaging and gave it away as a special edition just to avoid you know, having to resell them separately. It's basically leftover stock because they obviously updated the character, and you know, since then the film's been a really good success. So, but it's quite funny to have that. While I'm here, let me quickly just show you the other 2 Sonic games that had their special editions come out. This is Sonic Mania Plus, the physical form. Really cool physical format that had basically 2 different cover styles, reversible cover style to have the Mega Drive edition, but inside you've got the normal edition, which I already flipped over, but the normal edition would have been on the outside. But what's cool about this physical edition, which I've got the game somewhere, again, it comes with the instruction manual, which is so cool to see. Like, you know, that little instruction manual that fits in the Switch box perfectly. And you know, I think you got different language stuff here. But also what's really cool is the artwork. And this art book is so cool. Like, if you have a look, introduces a bunch of characters. It's got like the different designs of the title, sketches and stuff, posters, designs of the characters. So nice, really cool. And what I really liked about this edition was that this was the 30th anniversary edition of Sonic, and they released Sonic Team Racing, includes Sonic art book. So again, you've got the game here with the banner on top. Again, it came with a physical cartridge and a physical manual, which is really cool to see, and this manual is really cool. I could just show you guys. So the proper instruction manual, you've got all of the explanation of all of the icons and stuff, and you know, the little weapons and stuff. And what I really want to show you guys is the book as well. This book is phenomenal. I think what they've done, basically every single Sonic game up until this point has been basically, you know, portrayed in this book. So you can see literally all of the Sonic games listed, and you know, like over the generations, over the Sega Dreamcast, you know, like, you know, and then obviously on the Dream, you know, on the GameCube that they did their ports, and then carried on with Sonic Heroes, Sonic 2016, you know, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Mania, you know, Sonic Team Racing being the last one up to that point. But they've got more Sonic games coming out. It's just such a cool book, like really awesome to have. If you basically had this game, I would definitely say pick up the anniversary edition. Look at that, man. It's just got, you know, so Sonic 3D, like Sega Saturn game there. Do you see that? It's Flicky's Island, I believe. Flicky's Island. Never even seen that cover before until now. So cool. I just wanted to show those games because, again, those special editions of the Sonic Mania, and you know, like 30th anniversary of Sonic with the books and stuff, they might go up in value as well. So it's probably a good idea to get those as well if you want, and also to keep them in your collection as a physical form. Anyway, that was just a bunch of games that I wanted to unbox quickly on camera, and I also wanted to show you guys that these games in Nintendo Switch will go up in value most likely, and it's probably a good idea if you want to have them in physical form is to pick them up while they're still available on Amazon UK and normal retail sites until before they go out of stock, because you don't want to deal with eBay and stuff like that, because they will start going up and creeping up. And then again, these are my favorite games. These are a bunch of these games are the games that I want to play and I want to own in physical form, because I don't want to own like the very old edition of those games, because, you know, quality of life features, things like on, you know, reboot and all of that. I don't want to own them in TurboGrafx and all of that, systems that I don't own and they're too expensive. I want to have the modern version of it, the latest edition. That's, you know, I follow all the benefits of, you know, the HD and all of that, but also, you know, easily accessible on a modern system in HD, and also not have to pay an arm and a leg. You know, like I want it to be affordable, and that's what I'm doing with these collections here. And once I have them, that's it. I don't need to, you know, source them anywhere else. I'll just play them on the new system, and you know, it'll be done. But again, I don't want to deal with like 80 to 90 to 150 pounds worth of these games to buy on eBay, you know, like 150 pounds for each individual game when it goes up in value, because trust me, limited run and all of that, super rare games, they're becoming very expensive to basically source after they've done the initial run. So it's a good idea to pick them up while they're available, or at least while, you know, the demand for it is a bit low, because if they're quite accessibly available, pick them up on eBay if you missed the initial limited run, because they tend to be initially a little bit more than what the retail price would have been, and then it goes up still, you know, a lot when it becomes completely, you know, it's been like too many years after. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave your comments below if you have any questions about these games, you know, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer every single question. Until next time, take care guys, it's Mac, peace out.